Hello, this is Brady with NC4. In this video we will go over Soltra Edge Search. Search in Soltra Edge is a full-text search feature and can include full-text keywords and key value pairs. We'll look at search itself, search key values, and some uses of search. Please ensure to use our online documentation at soltra.com to find the main key value options search provides. You find search in the top navigation bar of Soltra Edge. As we click on search, we instantly see data. The data I have in this system is from Pickup Sticks, an open source threat intelligence feed provided by NC4. I have also built some quick test objects for this search video. The first thing we see when we get on the search page are all the objects. They're nicely colored, easy to read TLPs and IDs, and a brief description if one is available. To the right, we have a filters box. The filters box enables you to select to see only observables, which we'll do now, only indicators, or any other object type shown. As we select these filters, you will see in the search bar a key value appear. Each filter uses key values which can be used for searching and refining search types. Free text is an option for search. We can use an octet of an IP address. Let's use 19. And we see return results that contain 19. We can use HTTPS, and we have everything that contains HTTPS. We can use, there is a indicator that I've modified the name. We'll input here. I've added command into this. We can use quotes to filter information out. So if we modify this with quotes, we only get this information. Command is not here. We can also, let's use this indicator and let's find a URL. We can just copy and paste a URL and see results returned with objects that contain this URL. Type is pretty easy to use. You can use the filters drop down which shows sticks type. Right now we're using all. We can choose exploit target and this will filter, and we see it's type :TGT. We can use campaign. This will filter and show only campaigns, and we see type :CAM. So we can start seeing these and remembering these. We can type this in, or we can just use our drop down for filtering on type. TLP, we see TLPs assigned to every object here on the search page. So let's filter by TLP. It's TLP : let's say white, and we see all objects that are labeled white. Let's do green, and we have all objects green. Let's try amber. We have all objects labeled amber. I have not created any object of red, or red would work. This also works whether it is capital, in all caps, partial, or all lowercase like we just did. Subtype is a good way to filter, and it's very handy. Subtypes are like IP watch list or domain watch list. There's a list of subtypes if we'll go over here to soltra.com. We'll click on documentation, Soltra Edge. We'll scroll through our documentation. We'll select search. This is our search documentation. And if we find subtype here, these are all the different subtypes that you can use. A lot of different options here that you can filter on. I've created some test objects with IP watch lists and domain watch lists, so we'll go back over to search and we'll show this. We'll put in subtype IP watch list, and these are all objects that have IP watch lists associated. Let's look at domain watch list. And the same. Seen our object detail video, we're going to go into areas of the about area on object detail that you can filter on in search. Day, month, and year are key value terms. So let's use day 22. We've got all objects that were uploaded to our system or added to our system on the 22nd day. Let's use month 03. We have these objects. Let's use year 2018. We have these objects. So let's just choose this object, open it up to view object detail, and we have about, we had added by. Let's search a user. It's another option. User, admin. All objects either added by, created by admin, or uploaded by admin. On, which is year, and we have the day, and we have the month. We have TLP color, which we just went over, and we have tag. Let's go over to tags. So we see there are two tags here. We have one called approved and one called false positive. Let's use tag approved. And we see all objects with the approved tag. The other would be false positive. And we have these tags here. Upload is pretty easy to use, the key value term for upload. We can just use the upload page for this instead of having to type one in. Unless you have an ID, you can just do upload colon and then the ID. So let's go over to upload. We'll open this in a new tab. We'll expand user uploads, and let's just choose this third one. This is the ID. We can right click to open. It's in a new tab, and we have, there's upload and the ID, and here's our object. Bookmarking is a good feature. Say I search for all objects added on day 22 and I want to come back to this search. I can bookmark the URL which contains the search query and come back to it without having to think about the key values. I can share this link out with others on my Edge appliance, and pending their TLP level that's assigned to their user account, they'll be able to use this link to see the results you want shared. So let's just show this. Let's say day 22. We have these objects. We have our URL. Now I'm using a guest version of the browser, so I'll show this by just putting this in a notepad. We'll go over here and we'll get to our notepad and we'll select this URL, and boom, we have all of our results for day 22. Namespace. Namespace is another option that you can use to filter. Let's say that we are wanting to see only data from pickup sticks, the threat source that we're pulling from right now. The namespace from pickup sticks is nc4_Soltra. So we'll go to search and we'll say ns:/nc4_Soltra, and we have all objects just from pickup sticks. So we've gone over all the search key value pairs. We've talked about using filters by using the sticks type dropdown and choosing only indicators or observables or campaigns. We've talked about using the key value pairs for type, for subtype, for namespace, for user, for day, month, year, for TLP level. We've talked about using the bookmarks that you can use to share with other users of your Edge appliance. How about stringing everything together? Is that possible? And the answer is yes. So let's say we want to find all data, actually we want to find all indicators that are TLP white on March 22nd from 2008 from just pickup sticks. What do? So let's say we want to say type indicators, and we want TLP white, and we want day 22, month 03, year 2018, namespace nc4_Soltra. There we go. So we have all of our data that are indicators. TLP white on the 22nd day. We've got month 03 for March. We've got the year 2018, and we have our namespace of nc4_Soltra. This again can be saved, this query. We can send that out. We can copy and paste that. Anyone that has access to your Edge appliance that has a user account and is not restricted by their TLP level or of their user account will be able to access this URL.